Hi there. I'm excited to show you now how we can clear our console screen. So to do that, what I have here is a new import statement and it is OS, short for operating system. Now, this is a module that exists by Python, so it's a built-in module that has a bunch of functions that we can use, and the function in particular that we're going to be using in our program is system. And I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. In this section here, yes, we've talked about built-in functions with Python, but in this case, we're actually creating a function, our own function, and we're calling it clear. You could actually technically call this whatever you like, but it usually is something that makes sense. So clear or clear screen, whatever you'd like. Then we have open close bracket and then the colon, and like your while statements, if statements, just like anything else, it has to be indented so it's in this block so that you can do the following code. You don't really need to understand this. I'm going to give you a copy of this program so you can copy and paste this context. But basically, it's just checking to see, hey, which operating system is the end user using? Because the things are going to clear the screen a little bit differently depending on that operating system. So this is just something you can copy and paste. Now, how do we call the function? So let me go down. We're going to have a print statement that comes out into the console. We're going to use a sleep. We're going to have just like a wait for it. So another print and then a sleep again. And then what I'm doing here is now calling the function. So clear function like this, and that is when it's going to clear the screen. I can technically use this function as often as I like. That is why we typically put our definitions of any functions up above, below any import statements, so that they can be called anytime later on in the program. So we click clear, and then afterwards it's cleared in the console. It should say print, boom, the screen is now clear. All right, so let's see what this looks like. So I'm gonna run the program. I'm gonna bring up the console. And there you go. So I thought moving forward, as your programs are getting more elaborate, and I know that in the console, sometimes you just want to have a clear, clean slate. This is one way of doing that. And that way you can still continue with your interaction with the end user. But yet again, you don't have to worry about all that content that was there previously. Not to say that you've lost any of the content or information that you have collected from the end user. It's just clearing the screen in itself.